Transportation in animals and plants. Learning about excretion in animals. Excretion in animals. Carbon dioxide is removed as waste from the body through the lungs during exhalation, and the undigested food is removed during egestion. Let us now find out how the other waste materials are removed from the body. When our cells perform their functions, certain waste products are released. These are toxic and hence need to be removed from the body. The process of removal of wastes produced in the cells of the living organisms is called excretion. The parts involved in excretion forms the excretory system. Excretory system in humans. The waste which is present in the blood has to be removed from the body. How can this be done? A mechanism to filter the blood is required. This is done by the blood capillaries in the kidneys. When the blood reaches the two kidneys, it contains both useful and harmful substances. The useful substances are absorbed back into the blood. The waste dissolved in water are removed as urine. From the kidney, the urine goes into the urinary bladder through tube-like ureters. It is stored in the bladder and is passed out through the urinary opening at the end of a muscular tube called urethra. The kidneys, ureters, bladder and urethra form the excretory system. An adult human being normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liters of urine in 24 hours. And the urine consists of 95% water, 2.5% urea, and 2.5% other waste products. We have all experienced that we sweat on a hot summer day. The sweat contains water and salts. Does sweat serve any other function? We know that water kept in an earthen pot, matka, is cooler. This is because the water evaporates from the pores of the pot, which causes cooling. Similarly, when we sweat, it helps to cool our body. The way in which waste chemicals are removed from the body of the animal depends on the availability of water. Aquatic animals like fishes excrete cell waste in gaseous form, ammonia, which directly dissolves in water. Some land animals like birds, lizards, snakes excrete a semi-solid white-colored compound, uric acid. The major excretory product in humans is urea. Important information. Sometimes a person's kidneys may stop working due to infection or injury. As a result of kidney failure, waste products start accumulating in the blood. Such persons cannot survive unless their blood is filtered periodically through an artificial kidney. This process is called dialysis. Transportation of substances in plants. Plants take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves. The leaves prepare food for the plant using water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Food is the source of energy, and every cell of an organism gets energy by the breakdown of glucose. The cells use this energy to carry out vital activities of life. Therefore, food must be made available to every cell of an organism. Transport of water and minerals. Plants absorb water and minerals by the roots. The roots have root hair. The root hair increases the surface area of the root for the absorption of water and mineral nutrients dissolved in water. The root hair is in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Plants have pipe-like vessels to transport water and nutrients from the soil. The vessels are made up of special cells, forming the vascular tissue. A tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized functions in an organism. The vascular tissue for the transport of water and nutrients in the plant is called the xylem. The xylem forms a continuous network of channels that connects roots to the leaves through the stem and branches, and thus transports water to the entire plant. Leaves synthesize food which has to be transported to all parts of the plant. This is done by the vascular tissue called the phloem. Thus, xylem and phloem transport substances in plants. Transpiration. Plants release a lot of water by the process of transpiration. Plants absorb minerals, nutrients, and water from the soil. Not all the water absorbed is utilized by the plant. The water evaporates through the stomata present on the surface of the leaves by the process of transpiration. Transpiration also cools the plant. Summary. Excretory system of humans consists of 2 kidneys, 2 ureters, a urinary bladder, and urethra. Water and mineral nutrients are absorbed by roots from the soil. Nutrients are transported along with water to the entire plant via the vascular tissue called xylem. The vascular tissue for the transport of food to various parts of the plant is phloem. A lot of water is lost by plants in the form of vapor through the stomata during transpiration. Transpiration generates a force which pulls up water absorbed by the roots from the soil to reach the stem and leaves. That is all in this chapter. Enjoy learning.